We have set photos of Matt Reeves' The Batman, and they've been leaked. I got more on the info right after the intro. Hey guys, welcome back to News to Astonish, where we discuss comics, movies, games, and more. And here is a video that I've been wanting to make for the past couple of days. A few days ago, Matt Reeves decided to reveal, or should I say, leaked photos were revealed of the set of The Batman. The general consensus has been kind of mostly negative. It's definitely the most weirdest Batsuit we've ever seen out of the entire Batman films, but definitely stands out from the rest of the Batman suits. So let's talk about a few details here. If you look closely at this Batsuit, there's a lot of influences drawing from like comic books, of course, video games and whatnot. Starting with the cowl, definitely the most weirdest aspect of the suit. I think just about everything else is just fine, and then I'll get to the gauntlets in just about a minute. But about that cowl, the ears are kind of like janky looking, and they're pointy and a bit tall. I expected them to be kind of short, actually, very similar to Ben Affleck's Batsuit's cowl. And the armor is very reminiscent, of course, of the Arkham games, and a bit of a mix from the comics, from The Long Halloween, and of course the gauntlets. When it comes to that, it's very reminiscent to the Court of Owls suit, where the suit appears to have, I guess you could say, darts or miniature arrows or whatnot on the gauntlets. So I find it kind of strange that Batman will be sporting those kinds of tools or weapons on himself. And some would say it's also reminiscent of Batman Year Zero, where he's riding a sport bike. And if you look here, this bike is very different from anything else, because before in The Dark Knight, Batman was riding what's called the Bat Pod. But here, what stands out the most about this motorcycle is that the front face of the motorcycle is shaped like a bat cowl or a bat symbol, and it's very, very similar to the motorcycle in Batman Year Zero. And if you haven't noticed already, Matt Reeves is drawing influences from comic books such as Batman the Court of Owls and Batman the Long Halloween, of course, and Batman Year One, because supposedly this movie takes place in the second year of Batman, you know, doing his superheroics. I was hoping that maybe some influence would have been drawn from like other video games such as Batman Telltale series, because there is concept art that's really good online right now with Robert Pattinson sporting that suit. And that Batsuit is really cool to start off with. And if you haven't played the Telltale series, I highly suggest you play it. It's a really fun game to play, and that's something I probably will start streaming very soon on my channel. Just a side note. Anyways, to get back on topic, I'm kind of neutral on the Batsuit. I really want to be hopeful and think that the final product is going to turn out to be really nice. And about the goggles on the cowl, I think it's kind of weird. It really does stand out, because even Ben Affleck's Batman had goggles in the Justice League film at one point, but they were used towards the finale of the movie. I don't know what purpose it serves in this film, but if I were to speculate, we might be getting the white eyes, just like we've seen in the comics and of course the animated series. They were briefly referenced in Christopher Nolan's The Dark Knight, and of course we did get to see a glimpse of the glowing white eyes in Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice with Ben Affleck's metal suit. And that outfit, it was really ripped straight out of the comics from The Dark Knight Returns, and it's pretty much almost an exact copy of that suit. Whereas in this movie, the eyes were kind of like a bluish, whitish hue color. And I'm thinking that we might be seeing the white eyes for the very first time throughout the entirety of the film. So I think those goggles might be serving as a placeholder. And if that's the case, it might look a little bit weird. But then again, it's also a good look for the Batman, because the glowing white eyes kind of makes Batman seem like a mysterious creature. It is a very good intimidating factor, and I think if they're gonna do it, this might be the best place to start because it'll definitely stand out from the rest of the Batman films where they haven't been able to achieve the glowing white eyes. I've always wanted to see that represented in live action to see how that would turn out. But as it turns out, I don't think it would work. I think if they're going to use it, it would have to serve some sort of purpose. We're just going to have to wait and see what this movie looks like in post. So you let me know your thoughts about the set photos, guys. Let me know, what do you think about the new bat suit? What could they fix? What should they fix? And if you're okay with the suit, let me know. And if you are against this Batman suit, you let me know as well. Anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click on bell notifications so you all don't miss anything. And as always, I will see you all in the next comic panel.